It's late as shit, and I haven't posted a video in a while. And I just want to talk about something that I haven't said. It's something I don't know how to exactly vocalize. Maybe it'll come out as I'm speaking, but I don't know. I don't think I have words for it. It's like my essence. Or maybe I'm just using my brain to connect the dots, but there's so many little clues as I go about just living of what I'm drawn to. And like, I've just been paying attention to that and kind of reflecting on like the themes of what those things have in common. And then one of the first things that I thought of was surfing, and I remember it so clearly because I went to Portugal, and on the coast over there is a huge surfing spot, great waves, like it's like known, that place is known for surfing and surfers. And I've never surfed in my life. I never even watched people surf much, really, other than like Surf's Up. I love that movie, but I never even looked into it or anything. I just remember telling my mom, I'm like, oh, I want to surf. Like, I need to surf. Like, I know I need to surf. And I remember, like, mom was like, okay, we can grab a lesson. I'm like, okay. And it's just like, I felt this like it's in my DNA somehow. I can't even explain it. And I've never done it before. And like, so we're learning. And my mom takes a lesson for the first time. But after that, like, she gets too exhausted. She doesn't do it because I came back for 3 days in a row, I think, and 2 hours each day, like just one-on-one with the instructor. And he told me, he was like, I don't say this, but you're one of the best, like top 5, I think, fastest people that have ever learned, that I've ever taught surfing. And he's taught a lot. Like, he travels to teach surfing. Like, he was leaving to Brazil from Portugal like 2 days after, or day after he was done teaching me. So I remember him telling me that. I'm like, you're just lying. Like, you just want me to like come back so you teach me. Like, I thought he was just like buttering me up or whatever. He was like, no, I mean it. And I remember this was probably the last day that he was teaching me, and he started teaching me how like to turn on waves, because first, you have to know how to get up on the board, then you have to know how to get up on the board on the wave. Actually, no, the hardest part, honestly, is just catching the wave, because you have to like time it right. You have to swim, and stand up right when you're at the peak. And then, yeah, so that was what we learned day 1. And he was like, usually I don't teach this like right away, but you can turn on waves. And so we started doing that. I started practicing that. And then, oh man, surfing is exhausting. Like, it's exhausting, like physically, but it's so great. And I remember beside us there was another instructor teaching this like grown man, and then I hear my instructor, and they speak Spanish like between the instructors, and like I didn't know what they were saying, but I could tell that they made some kind of like bet on us. And then I remember my instructor, he was like, okay, so you're gonna catch this wave and you're gonna ride it out as long as you can. Okay, don't fall off the board, don't like make sure you time it right, and just ride it out. I'm like, okay. So me and this grown man, we're trying to catch the same wave, right? And basically their bet was, and I could tell from like what I kind of overheard and put together, that they bet on like whose student can like go longer, because my instructor was like flexing on me, like flexing me to the other one. He was like, yeah, she's so good, like blah, blah, blah. I was like, this guy's just like whatever. And then what's it called, obviously I went not obvious, I was so nervous, because it's not like they just did a bet, like they like bet money, like they bet actual money on it. And then I won, and like not like won, like it's not like, it wasn't like win or lose, it was just like for me, I was just really focused because I didn't want to let my instructor down. I didn't want him to lose money. So I was like really focused. And then, I ride out the wave, and then he won. He was like, oh my God. And I remember him telling me not to drink alcohol and like to smoke a joint here and there. That was his big advice for me. I kind of went off. Anyways, so that's my experience with surfing. And it's just like, I knew that it was something that I am connected to before I ever even did it. And I remember when I would be riding the wave, it's like, I literally feel like part of the whole. Like, I feel united, like, to nature and everything. Like, just like feeling the wave and going with how it's going. It's like, I feel like tapped into something else, because you really have to let go and trust the wave, but also like keep your balance. So you have to be present, very skillful, and also very surrendered. So it's kind of like striking a balance of both, if that makes any sense. Anyway, so surfing, that thing too. And I mean, like, driving. I was thinking about this as I was talking about surfing, because driving as well, like, before I ever drove, I was like, driving. Like, I know I want to drive. I know it's great. And like, I got my license. It's the best thing ever. I love driving. And it's just like, I always know ahead of time when like something's for me and when it's not. And it's a great way. I had another example. Oh, I remember at a party last year, this is the best thing ever. At a party last year, they were playing music, and it was like art kids, and they were playing like pretty heavy rock, and I was kind of sick of it. I was like, I don't want to listen to this. So I asked if I can connect to like the computer that's like plugged into the speaker, and then they were like, sure, whatever. I start playing like, I still play rock, just like popular rock, like everyone knows, because I want everyone to dance. So I start playing it, I start queuing it, I start asking people for requests, and like people get into it, like people, like everyone starts dancing. It was so great. And then I ran into people literally like almost a year later, and they're like, oh my God, you're that girl from the party, that DJ. I'm like, y'all remember me? And then yesterday I went to a party, and then I had to connect to the speaker, and then everybody was also dancing again. It was the best thing ever. And like, I wanted to be a DJ so freaking badly last year. I was so close. You don't understand. I was about to press the buy now button for a DJ deck, and I did so much research into them and like the tips and stuff. And I was like, oh, I get through the semester, I'll buy it like as a reward. And I never ended up buying it. But I just know it's something that like, I don't know, not like, I guess have a knack for. I don't know how else to say it. Like, I just know it's something that brings me a lot of joy, and something that I can really shine through, because I don't know, curating music for a certain vibe or knowing the crowd is so special. And again, it's like being part of a whole and being part of a bigger energy, where you have to let go, because I can't control the music. Like, I have to take in other people's like what they say, because it's not about me, like, and flexing like what I like. It's more about the people, and like me wanting everybody to enjoy the music, and like everyone to sing along, and like as many people as possible to have a good time, like it is about like what music I like, obviously, because those are the songs that I pick. But I don't pick just like random, like whatever, like deep cuts or my personal whatever favorite artists all the time. But you know and it just like, it feels really great. I mean, driving is not really like being part of a whole, maybe part of like a whole machine, and like what, I don't even know. It's just like, I love the things that I love, and it makes me feel so good to love things. And is that a scar on my cheek over there? Over there, as if you know where I'm looking. Over there beside my nose in the light. But yeah. I think we all always know everything. I mean, we know nothing, but like, I don't know. I always know the answer. Even if I don't like the answer, I always know the answer to things. And it's not because I'm some super intelligent, super great. Like, it's just because I'm open. Like, smart people are just open people. It's not like their brain works. Unless you're fucking young as Sheldon. Like, it's not that your brain works at super speed. And some people's brains who work at super speed, they're not even intelligent. Like, again, like young Sheldon. I guess it's my definition of intelligence. What does it mean? Intelligence. What the fuck? Literally, what the fuck is that? Imagine, like, explaining intelligence to a kid. Like, what is it called? Not information quotient. Fucking intelligent quotient. Is that what IQ stands for? Like, trying to explain that to a kid, even explaining like the gifted test to a kid. Like, I remember when we were like in 3rd grade, they like assembled us to take the gifted test. Like, we all wrote it in class, and like only people who were gifted got called back. And then when people found out that some people got called back, it was like, no, like I don't know. And I remembered I had a friend who was in the gifted program, and she was like, I was like, so what's like the difference between there and like here, like a normal like public school program? And she was like, so basically, like, we don't have as many tests and we do like more projects. And I'm like, bruh, why can't we do that? Like, why do like the gifted kids get to like do all the fun stuff and we have to sit our asses down and write stupid fucking tests? Like, because we're stupid, we need to learn more information. Like, what? And they're like, they just think it differently. It's just like another way to fucking separate children. Like, what do you mean 3rd grade? Obviously, everyone develops at their own pace, but what do you mean they just think differently, bitch? All the people I know in gifted, like, they don't have things in common. Like, they're all like there's some gifted kids who are smarter, like, academically, and like emotionally stupid. There are emotionally smart gifted people and who are also intelligent. I don't even know, you know what I mean? Like, there is very little connection between the kids that I know who went to gifted program. Like, they're just normal. They're not. I don't notice a difference, and I don't see a difference. And I think I don't even know what. I don't even know. I should probably do some research on this, because like, literally, what the fuck is even the point of the gifted programs? Because the gifted kids, there's literally, I'm sorry, nothing special about them. Other than like maybe, I mean, I'm not gifted, so I can't really say anything. Whoa, I'm gifted with life. No, I'm not gifted, like, I didn't pass the test or whatever. And neither did my brother, and he felt stupid. I remember, like, my brother felt stupid about it, and then I felt stupid about it for a bit. I was like, I'm not gifted. And then I'm like, you know what? Whatever. Like, I remember who the fuck I am. If they don't want me in the gifted program, I'm not gonna go where I'm not wanted. Straight up. But, yeah. And the IB program, the International Baccalaureate, that shit sucks. That shit sucks. All they do is just teach you like stuff like a year ahead, and they call it like, they like fast track you by a year, but it's like, okay, I don't know. I went for 2 weeks and I dropped out because I didn't want to go. It was like an hour away by bus each direction, and it was COVID. I was like, I ain't doing that shit no more. So I just went to public school. My life was great, better. It wasn't great. High school sucked. But you live, you learn. You live and you learn. I realized. Realize. Remember, guys, that Tumblr quote post I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I was gonna say I wish I was in the Tumblr time, but really I don't. I really, really don't. I'm just happy I was alive during 2016. And I was like pretty conscious during that time. Because some kids be born in 2016. They're 9 years old right now. I was 9 years old during 2016. Bruh, I'm a baby. I remember the YouTube rewinds. Oh, those are so cool. Those are so cool. And then they like censored. They like didn't invite like PewDiePie or something to one of them. And I was like, y'all aren't putting the big creators. I keep talking to some people and like I've only ever made one friend who me and her bonded over PewDiePie. Nobody I know watched PewDiePie, and like sometimes when I bring it up, they're like, oh, he was so fucking annoying. I'm like, well, like all the gamer YouTubers, you watch them now that you're a fucking adult, and it's like, yeah, okay, like they're dramatic and how they're dramatic as shit, but it's like that's what makes them entertaining, especially when you're like 9 years old. Anyways, why am I explaining myself? I like PewDiePie so much, and I would watch him so much. I thought it was really funny that he was like problematic and people try to cancel him when he was literally like the richest fucking biggest YouTuber. It's like he literally doesn't care. He's making millions playing video games. Like he literally doesn't care. You literally like. So yeah, me and my friend, we bonded over. I forgot this girl's name. Like, I think I was like 12 when I met her. And like, I only hung out with her for a week because we went in like an overnight camp for like a week and then I never saw her again. I think she's from Montreal and I'm not from Montreal. So we had a distance and we were like, she was like 10, I think, and I was like 12. She taught me how to throw a football. I hope she fucking knows that. Girl, if you're watching this and you know who I am, I appreciate you. I think about you sometimes. Oh my god, the food we had at the camp was horrible. They were like trying to poison us. I don't understand how you have like an overnight camp and you fucking feed your kids like shit. Fucking public school, and the way they feed their kids. I could go off on this tangent. I read a book called Weapons of Mass Instruction. Whew, genius title. I don't think I ever finished the book because it was like a e-book on my phone. I read that shit on my phone. I never read books on my phone. Fuck reading books on my phone. I hate it. And I just had screenshots where I like highlighted stuff that I thought was interesting, and I was kind of going through them because they're still on my camera roll because I don't clean out my camera roll. It's like a never-ending wormhole, fragmented wormhole. Like the earliest pictures I have are like from 2 years ago, but I have my Google Photos. It's like my archive. Anyways, what the fuck was I talking about? Weapons of Mass Instruction. It's so good. There's a quote, not from the book, that I saw. I was like looking into the Echo brand, like ECKO Echo. Super sick. Like some of their shit is super sick. Some of it's kind of corny, and like I look at it, I'm like, I'm not gonna get that. But some stuff is like super sick. And so I was interested. I was going on their website trying to see if they had some new drops, and there was a shirt that said, don't let school get in the way of your education. I saw that and I was like, straight up. And then I was like, yo, this would be a cool shirt to have, because preach the message. But then I looked up the quote because I was like, yo, this is fire, and it was actually said by someone else, even though on the t-shirt it was credited to the owner of Echo. I swear. And then I was like, yo, I don't fuck with that. I don't fuck with the lying and no credit. Like, just give the other guy some credit. I think that's true. For some reason, that doesn't sound true, and I feel like I have to like fact check myself after I say this because I'm like, is that really true? But I did Google it, and that is true. It's like today, I thought that I was talking to my friend, and she was like, yeah, I ate but 3 bananas and my cramps went away. And I'm like, I think it's because bananas have potassium, but I could be lying. And she was like, no, that's right. I just Googled it. Maybe the facts in my head are correct. I remember in first grade, this girl just came up to me. We were in the gym, and I was really scared, right? Because it's like first day of elementary school, and it's like new kids, new school. And it was like French too, and I spoke a little bit of French in like my like before elementary school, but no, really. So we're all like in the gym, and they're like, everyone's parents is there, because it's like 6-year-olds. And I was like, oh, I'm 5 years old. I was 5 years old when I started. I'm a baby. All my friends are 19 years old, and they go out in club, and I can't join them because I'm 18 years old. And my birthday is in 3 months. Okay, but low-key, it's kind of a blessing. Or maybe it's just because, like, I just, like, have no choice but to accept it as a blessing. But it is kind of a blessing to have my birthday in December because, it's just a blessing to have a birthday. It's a blessing to be alive. Anyways, I do like having a birthday, though. People give me presents. They're like, have a great day. Thank you for being born. It's like, yes, even though I did no work. Honestly, I think on your birthday, like, your mom should be fucking giving gifts, not you, because she's the one who pushed me out on that day. I didn't do shit. Actually, I was the one who, like, wanted to come out, and she just had to push me out. I think we both should get presents, because it was, like, a team effort. You know what I mean? My dad's birthday is the day before mine, and they were really praying that I wouldn't be born on the day of my dad's birthday, so I'm born the day after, which I think is pretty interesting. Like, what does that mean? Because me and my dad are so similar. I feel like we're soul sisters. Hey, soul sister. Like, we're literally, like, twin them. Like, when he's mad, I'm like, and I'm, like, really annoyed. I'm like, can you stop being dramatic? And then I'm like, wait, I'm the exact same fucking way when I'm mad or when he's hungry. Or, like, when he makes jokes, I'm like, you're so fucking annoying. But then I'm like, oh, wait. Why am I so annoyed by this? And I'm like, fuck, this is, like, me. It's like how I get annoyed by myself sometimes. I'm like, can you shut the fuck up? You shut the fuck up. But it's late as shit. How have I been talking for 20 minutes? How the fuck have I been talking to myself for 20 minutes? I've been talking to myself for a really long time. I haven't talked to myself that loud in a really long time. No, I spoke to myself once, like, last week when I was really, really nervous. I was, like, driving to work, and I was like, just be open and focused. It was pretty good. I'm pretty happy. Actually, really happy. Really happy and pretty happy. Really happy is, like, exuberant, but, like, pretty happy, it's like, no, not pretty happy. Well, what the fuck is, oh, it's the shadow of my eye. I was like, what is happening? I'm not, like, really happy seems like it's, like, a huge, like, thing, but I'm just, like, base level happy. And, like, I've been feeling this tension for the last, like, day or two because, like, I haven't been doing my university work because I'm like, I know I should be doing it, like, even a little bit every day, but I'm like, it's the weekend. Blah, blah, blah. I didn't do shit. And then tomorrow I have class, but it's okay. I don't have anything to do tomorrow, but I have something to do on Tuesday. It's photography, so I'm just going to snap some other pics. But again, see, it's not even that big of a project or anything. It's fucking photography. It's so much fun. It's just like there's this tension, and I'm like, I should listen to it and do something. But then I'm like, no, I want to watch TV. And then I'm like, please. Did that make any sense, y'all? Maybe I should clock out. I think it's 3 a.m. And I want to wake up at 8 tomorrow. And I have a full day. I have school in the morning and straight to work. And after work, I have straight to dinner because it's Havana Gila. No, it's Jewish New Year. That fish head is getting eaten. We're having fish head tomorrow. I don't fucking eat the fish. That shit's scary. The eyeball. Wait, do they? No, they definitely don't eat the eyeball. Do they eat the eyeball? No, I don't think. I don't remember. I'm gonna know tomorrow if we eat the eyeball. I don't think we eat the eyeball, but I never eat the. I don't touch the fish. I don't want to eat that shit. I think we eat apples and honey though. That shit's fire, and pomegranate. Wah, wah. Tasty. Taste is like next level. Like being able to sense something with your tongue. all these flavors. Now I'm remembering barbecue eel sushi. That's just next level. Umami. That's the flavor, right? What the fuck is umami? Umami I think is like the least explainable flavor out of all, or like, you know how there's salty, bitter, sweet, and there's umami. It's like umami is like the odd one out. And it's like not just because of its name, but literally like I don't know how to explain umami. Like salty, it's like, or maybe it's like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like how would you explain it to someone who's never tasted salt before? But it's like I feel like salt and sweet, it's like a very direct flavor. But umami has so much depth, even though it's such like it's one word that describes so much. Meanwhile, sugar, salt, bitter, like it describes more of a more comprehensible, it describes a less diverse experience, even though all those words are like grouped together as like describers of taste and flavor, like umami and salty and sweet and bitter can all be used to describe a dish. I don't know why I'm forgetting other words, but umami is like the most complicated. I don't like the word complicated because it makes it sound like it's complicated. It's the most like it has the most variety. I think y'all know what I'm saying, but yeah, I don't even know how to explain umami, but that shit's good. I had a frozen pizza the other day. Whew. I haven't been eating a lot because I've been super focused on my work. Like it's been like 5 hours just like staring at my computer, six hours just staring at my computer, and like I wouldn't get hungry. I would just try to remember to drink water, but it felt really good. Like not eating, being all focused on my work, like my brain worked really well. But then I lost a lot of weight, and then honestly at first I started being anorexic about it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm losing weight, oh my god. But then I was like, bitch, like come on, we been there before. Don't do that. Just don't do it. And then yeah, I woke up and I was like, one day, and I was like, oh yes, it was the weekend, and I'm like, girl, you've been working hard, you haven't been eating, girl. And when I would eat, I would like try to focus on making it super healthy, and I'm like, girl, just eat that frozen pizza for real, eat that Haagen-Dazs, eat that Oreo ice cream, fucking just get it, right? And that's what I did yesterday. It was amazing. And I got ice cream today, and I ate fish and chips. It's great to eat junk food. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. This video's half an hour.